Hello guys, a very good evening to one and all. We welcome you all at day 30 of our full stack web development bootcamp. Would like acknowledgement from your end as we are facing a lot of technical issues today. Is audibility, visibility all clear? People, is audibility, visibility all clear to go ahead? Good evening. Fine. Good evening. I hope I'm audible to you, right? Okay, friends. Okay, fine. Guys, see, somehow we have tried to manage. Thank you. Good. Fine. Somehow we have tried to manage here to connect. We have some broadcasting issues today. Alright. So what do we do is let's quick begin because it might break down one more time in between. Okay, it might break down one more time. In case if it happens, we will alert you through our chat section. So let us first quickly start. Is it okay? Fine. All right. A quick go through of what we have seen yesterday. This was our code of yesterday. In fact, if you have tried out, okay, majorly yesterday we had studied the card component of BootStrap. Correct? This is how web page looked like yesterday. Fine. We also managed to create a navigation bar with all these were the navigation items, say home, product, about us, feedback, and a category which was again a drop down. Okay, these were all the card layout, people. See this photo image which I have displayed is under the BootStrap card, correct? This is again card. Every card has a card header, then comes card body, then comes a card footer. Is that right? Card header, card body, and the card footer. Correct? Inside the card body, we also mentioned the title of the card, the text if you want to display, and some kind of link in this way. Alright. Yesterday, inside one of the card body, we managed to display another drop down that is in terms of quantity which you want to order. Soon we are going to connect our JavaScript to this code. People, very soon we will be connecting JavaScript to this code so that if the moment if somebody clicks on order now, we'll write the code how to fetch this information from the web page and store it inside our order table in the backend. Hoping you are understanding it. Although we are still left to understand how to create tables, how the backend works, what is a database, all these things coming up shortly in our web series. That is our bootcamp ahead. Is that fine? Okay. Acha. The class NAV was the... Sorry, I think there is some disturbances here. Okay, fine. Here we go. This was the class yesterday to create a navigation bar. Navigation bar. People, just let me close my WhatsApp which is open here. It's actually... Okay, fine. Let it go ahead. Chalega. Take care. This was the class which allowed us to create a navigation bar. Okay, and these were the simple navigations on the navigation bar. Navigation menu and navigation link were the further bootstrap classes that we had used. Correct? That we had used. Okay, coming down as a quick recap of the code yesterday. This was the drop down class which helped us to create this kind of drop downs and order whether half and full in quantity. Am I right? Okay. Otherwise, card columns. People, card columns. This was another class which helped us to create, or let me say, which helped us to display the card in columns. If I get rid of this code, if I do not write card columns, just a moment. Okay, you get the output, but it's not one next to another, but actually it is one below another. Am I right? Not one next to another, but one below another. Hoping people are understanding. Okay, so let me get that card back. I hope you got my point, people. Fine. Okay, students, just few minutes more before I could actually come back to Bootstrap. We have repeatedly received one request for writing the code, one day I had given in an assignment to you to display pattern, something like this. Okay, pattern. I hope you have remembered JavaScript, right? JavaScript. Okay, it's something like this. This was a pattern. Okay, and then alright, fine. It would take me hardly 2 minutes to code because this is a massive request by some of our friends who are new to coding, who have never coded any such kind of structure, or let me say pattern, ever before, and they're confused in understanding nested loops. Okay, first of all, I will like to tell you that this can be achieved even without two for loop. You can code this program with a single for loop also, and you can code this program with the two for loops also, right? Okay, those who are highly confused, I don't know whether the people who are attending right now online, they are also some of them, okay, or maybe they attend the classes after the live class, right? So let me just take 2 minutes of time and write this program in JavaScript. But it would hardly take us 2 minutes, but we switch to JavaScript. Meanwhile, those who have done this, जिन्होंने ये already code कर दिया है, they could help me. Okay, they could please help me. Fine. This way, in between JavaScript also we will revise it. Okay. So I create quickly a file called as pattern.js. Okay. I create a function here called as pattern. Okay, this is a simple function. Okay, now have a look, please. Have a look. Let me do one thing. Okay, now for those of my friends who are actually using two for loops to draw this pattern, I tell you the reason why two for loop. Outer loop here is managing the number of rows, correct? Can you honestly put me in the chat section how many of you tried this printing pattern? How many of you tried? Navin, Shreyas, Wasim, and others of my friends who are present here. I could see Rakesh commenting us. Jagdish. Anybody who have tried this out? No? No? Okay, fine. We shall be waiting for your answer in the chat section. Okay, now when you're writing this program using two loops, this is on a massive request. Okay, people who are very new to programming and then are unable to understand how to code it. Okay, since we have repeatedly received it. Okay, let me tell you how it works. No, ma'am. Oh, why no? But this should have been practiced. No, ma'am. I've tried in Java. Okay. Okay, fine. Chalo, let's have a quick input, please. Give me the quick input. See, but not in JavaScript. Okay, let's try that. See, outer loop actually manages the number of rows. So let me write this point in comment. Outer loop manages the number of rows. Okay, if you see how many rows it has, this is row number 1. This is row number 2. This is row number 3. This is row number 4. And this is row number 5. Okay, since many of our audiences who are new to coding were confused in this code, that's the reason in between we had taken to solve out this problem and get rid of it. This pending doubt, people, ये pending question जो आपकी तरफ से था इतने दिनों का. So let me first get rid of this before continuing back to bootstrap topic. Alright, so this is row number 1. Fine. But when you start printing stars in row number 1, you see even each rows have multiple stars. Right? So one loop we have to create which will manage the rows, or which will start printing stars from row number 1 to row number 5. And each row in turn will run another loop to print multiple stars in the row itself. Is that correct? Fine. You see loop number 1, or let me say row number 1 has 1 star. Row number 2 has 2 star. Row number 3 has 3 star, row number 4 has 4, and row number 5 has 5 star. So if there was a row number 6, it would have 6 star. Okay, so by looking at this pattern, one hint is clear. Number of asterisks in each row is equal to the row number. Is that statement correct? Like if you look at the second row, how many stars? 2, because the row number is 2. How many stars? 3, because the row number is 3. And how many stars? Total 5. Because the row number here is 5. Boys and girls, are you getting it? The row number here is 5. Right? So how we'll be writing it? Look, we say for I is equals to 1. Okay, you want, you can start from 0, but I prefer to start from 1. I equals 1. I less than equal to 5. Because there are 5 rows, that's the reason I want this loop to iterate 5 times. Got it? 5 रो है, इसके लिए हम चाहते हैं ये लूप 5 बार आइटरेट करे I plus plus. Okay, fine. Now I'm writing a small dry run here. Check, I'm writing a small dry run here. Okay, what happens in loop number 1? I is also going to be 1, correct? Fine. Now what we want to do inside this, we are running another loop. Those who are asking me, those who are continuously asking on WhatsApp, like how this nested loops work. People, this is called as loop nesting, loop inside the loop. Okay, fine. Now, once you enter inside the body of the outer loop, you see this is the outer loop. Unless the condition of the inner loop turn false, you can't come back to outer loop. Got it? Okay. What does that mean? Look, let me write first the inner loop. So starting from j, because I is already taken by the as a counter variable of the outer loop. So for j equals to 1, now this comes to be little surprising. Again starting j from 1 until j is either less than or equal to I, j plus plus. Okay, for those who have coded this pattern based program, now tell me, why did I write the condition like this? कब तक चलाना है inner loop starting from 1? Give you another hint. I'm giving another hint. Outer loop is managing the number of rows and inner loop is handling the columns in each row. Got it? Inner loop is handling the column in each row. So go back to this hint. Number of stars means number of columns. Stars are actually the columns here. The number of star in each row is actually equal to the row number. And who knows what is the row number? That is I. When I is 1, you're talking about the row number 1. I becomes 2, you're talking about the row number 2. So in row number 2, we will start j again from 1 until it becomes 2 to print the star, correct? In row number 3, we will start j again from 1 until it becomes 3 to print 3 star. In loop number 4, that means in row number 4, we will start j again from 1 till it becomes equal to I, that is 4, to print the 4 star. And in loop number 5, we will start j again from 1 till it becomes equal to 5, because it is row number 5, to print total 5 stars. Got it? तो j को 1 से स्टार्ट होना है, ये बात तो तय है, पक्का है. बट हर रो में j को कहां तक जाना है 1 से स्टार्ट करते हुए? Till whatever is the row number achieved, correct? If it is row number 4, j will start from 1 to 4, and this is how it will print 4 stars in that row. Yes or no, people? And if j starts from 1 in the loop number 5, so it will go till 5. And who knows what is the row number? Again, the same question. It is I who keeps the row number, correct? All of us, if some of you could please acknowledge to us in this chat section, are you getting our point or not? In fact, thanks to those who have raised this question as a doubt multiple times, that we are brought back to solve it first. Yes, okay, ठीक है. चलिए, करना क्या है? I just write document dot write star. Okay, let me code till here first. Let me code till here. Then I'll show you how to manage those line breaks and all. Got it? Come on, give me the dry run first. Everyone participate with a deep focus for the next 2 minutes. Thank you. With 200% focus, everyone present, help me to give the dry run here. Write the dry run. This is how we become scholar in making the logic. Thank you, thank you. चलिए शुरू से चालू करिए. सभी बच्चे शुरू से चालू करिए. होता है तो आपकी नोटबुक पेन के साथ बैठिए. Use your own notebooks and pen. So when I is 1, loop number 1, I is 1. Is 1 less than 5? Yes, it is. Condition is true. तो क्या करे? करना क्या है? You come inside the loop. But when I enter inside the loop, there is another loop which will not allow me to come out until the condition of the inner loop will go false. Correct? ये तब तक बाहर आने नहीं देगी आपको दोबारा I पर. I को 1 से 2 तब तक इंक्रीमेंट नहीं होने देगा जब तक inner loop will turn false. आप उधर अटके रहोगे. Alright? ठीक है? चलिए. So what to do then? J is equals to 1. Okay. Now I'm writing here inner loop. Inner loop starts. Correct. What is the first value of inner loop? J is equals to 1. Okay. Check the condition. Is 1 less than or equal to I? Yes. 1 is not less than 1 because I is 1 right now. But the condition is still true because 1 is equal to 1. Correct. Condition true है. करना क्या है? Go inside the inner loop. वो बोलता है print star. So star is printed. Okay. I'm printing star here. Star is printed. Is that right? Fine. चलिए. Next, J becomes 2. Come on. J becomes 2. Because J plus will make J from 1 to 2, guys. अरे but 2 is not less than or equal to I who is 1. Correct or not? I तो अभी तक 1 है. So condition had turned false here. Second star will not be printed, right? I am writing here in the bracket F for false. Right? So because condition has turned false, we will come out. Exit criteria to break the inner loop. आप अंदर लूप से बाहर अंदर वाली लूप से बाहर आ सकते हैं. But don't forget you are still stuck up in the outer loop, correct? Hi boys and girls. Stuck up अटके हुए हो आप अभी भी in the outer loop. So what will happen in loop number 2? चलिए loop number 2. I is equals to 2. Now I will take up speed since you are understanding till here. Inner loop. Okay, I is equals to 2. You see I becomes 2 from 1 after getting incremented. Check the condition. Is 2 less than 5? How about 2 is less than 5? So what to do? Start the inner loop. J will once again get initialized to 1. Correct? Yes, of course. The loop starts again. So J is 1. J is equal to 1. Correct? Check the condition. Is 1 less than I? I is 2 in this iteration. ये वाले iteration में I 2 है. तो क्या 1 is less than 2? Yes, it is. What to do? Print star. So star will be printed. Okay. Star will be printed. Come on. Then J becomes 2. J started from 1. Now next value of J will be 2. Check the condition, people. Check the condition. When J becomes 2, is J less than or equal to I? Check the condition. Yes. J is not less than I, but J becomes equal to at least. So condition is still true. What to do? It will print star again. Am I right? It will print star again. So what I do is, instead of printing it here, let me print this here. Star printed, and star printed. Correct? Then J becomes 3. J becomes 3. But 3 is not less than or equal to I who is 2. So the condition has turned false. Boys and girls, condition wrong ho gaya. It's time for you to come out of inner loop. Is 1... Okay, I think I was buffering, but I'm connected back again. Okay, we started from J is 1. Orally tell me now. Is 1 less than I who is 3? Yes. What to do? Print star. J becomes 2. Is 2 less than I? Yes, I is 3 right now. भाई करंट वैल्यू देखिए I का क्या है, 3 है. I am not buffering now. Navin, I am not buffering now. We were buffering only for 2 seconds, I think. We are back here. Okay, so I was 1, 1 is less than 3. Sorry, J was 1, 1 is less than 3. J becomes 2, 2 is less than 3. J becomes 3. 3 is also, I think, correct, na? J becomes 1. J becomes 2. J becomes 3. Yeah, correct, yeah. J becomes 3. 3 is not less than 3, but 3 is equal to 3. So the star will be printed again. I hope no one is confused still here, correct? Okay, output I am printing here. Right, so when J becomes 1, condition is true. J becomes 2, condition is true. J becomes 3, condition is true. Friends, status now, anyone? Am I audible? Hi guys, am I audible? Friends, audibility, visibility, all clear? Quick guys, someone be quick. All clear. Thank you so much for that. Okay, चल वापस इधर आते हुए. Okay, so when I is 3, thank you Jagdish, thank you Shreyas, thank you everyone. चलिए, when I is 3, बोलते जाइए, just 2 more minutes and the program comes to the end. J once again starts from 1. Check करते जाइए, cross check करते जाइए. Is 1 less than 3? Yes. Print star. So star is printed. J becomes 2. Is 2 less than 3? Yes, it is. J becomes 3. Is 3 less than 3? No, but it is equal to. And we have still written the condition. So it will still print the star. J becomes 4. Boys, J becomes 4. Arey, but is 4 less than 3 or what? No. I is 3. Check the condition. On checking it finds out 4 is not less than 3. So when J becomes 4, that will be the false condition. Am I right? You have to come out of the inner loop. Is that okay? Yeah, you came out of the inner loop, but you're still stuck up in the outer loop. Outer loop, बाहर की loop में आप अभी भी अटके हुए हो भाई. Fine. So in loop number 4, come on, I becomes 4. Check the condition. 4 is still less than 5. So inner loop starts again. This is inner loop. Inner loop starts again. Again with J as 1. Cross check and be little fast. Is 1 less than 4 because I is 4? Yes, it is. Star will be printed. Am I right? Is 2 less than 4 because J becomes 2? Star will be printed. J 3 हो जाएगा. 3 is less than 4. Yes, it is. J becomes 4. Is 4 less than 4? No, but it is equal to 4. So it will print the star. Now J becomes 5 and 5 is not less than 4. Correct? 5 is not less than 4. So this will work true for 1, 2, 3 and 4. But when J becomes 5, the condition will turn false. And you go to the last iteration now. So loop number 5, I will become 5. And inner loop again starts from J is equals to 1. 1 less than 5. J becomes 2. Condition check. 2 less than 5. J becomes 3. Condition check. 3 less than 5. J becomes 4. Condition check करने पर 4 is less than 5. J becomes 5. Condition check करने पर 5 will be found to be equal to 5. So 5 times star will be printed. Am I right? 5 times star will be printed. But when J becomes 6, to check the condition and print the star, जब J 6 हो जाएगा. Sorry, 6 is not less than 5. 6 is not less than 5, Baba. So that will be the time for us to come out of the loop, correct? Now see the surprise, when you come out of the inner loop, definitely you will go to loop number 6. यहाँ तक control आएगा. You will go to loop number 6. I will become 6 also. But on checking the condition, 6 will be found to be less than 5. I'm sorry, not less than 5. And that will be the time to break out from the outer loop. I hope you got my point. That's okay. Fine. So this won't work. This condition won't work. Alright. Fine. So let us put this same code. People, let us put this same code inside here. That is inside a function pattern. And let's call the function pattern. Say pattern. This is a function call, correct? Now I'm calling it simply. What you do, you take input from the user. Boys and girls, आप ऐसे नहीं करना. Like you ask user in a text box how many rows you want to print. If he says 5, so 5 pattern, 5 line pattern. But if he says 10, so it should be the 10 line pattern, where 10th row will display 10 star, 9th row will display 9 stars. Got it? So take argument here like A. Okay, you work that A. But let me first print this output. So let me come inside any of my file. Can I go to yesterday's program? Or let me do one thing. Let me create one program here. Say pattern practice.html. Okay. And I just say script src is equals to, what is that? Pattern.js. Take it. Let me quickly open this file. Now comes the point. The people are asking me that question, where to give the line. You see, all the stars have been printed, and you see this output is not wrong also. ये कोई angle से गलत नहीं है. The only thing is, इसके जैसा दिखता नहीं. Okay, count how many are the total stars here. 1, 3, 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 9, 9 plus 4, 13, and 13 plus 5, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And there are 18 stars here also. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I hope you got my point. So there is nothing wrong happening here. The only thing is we need to give a line break after we come out of the inner loop. Am I right? That means either you give a line break here, say document dot write, that's break, right? Either you before you start the inner loop give one line break, or after you complete the inner loop give one line break. उधर दो या इधर दो, किधर भी चलेगा. दोनों तरफ दोगे तो 2 लाइन का ब्रेक मिल जाएगा, right? Let's see it works or not. It works that way or not. So if I give a line break here, let's check it works or not. Okay, so it's working, correct? It's working. If you're confused, give some space after printing the star. Give some space after printing the star like this. %NBSP. Okay, so that becomes a little more clear. Okay, people, could you please acknowledge to me in the chat section why the break was required? Because after you come out from the inner loop, that means 1, 2, 3, 3 स्टार प्रिंट करके अगले रो का 4 स्टार भी वो उसी लाइन पे प्रिंट करता है, करेक्ट और नॉट? Right? After printing 1 star of the first row, the 2 stars of the second row is also printed on the same line. Then 3 stars of the third row is also getting printed on the same line. 4 stars of the fourth row is also getting printed on the same line. And 5 stars of the fifth row is also getting printed on the same line. That's the reason after printing the stars of one row, before you switch to the next row, make sure that you have given one line break. Understood? I don't wanted to give break first, as Chirag told. I wanted you to see the output first. Understand the significance of break there. Break क्यों देना पड़ेगा वो आपको समझना पड़े. That's the reason I didn't do that. Got it? Everyone understood, Leah? Good, thank you. Fine, so this is how it looks. Now Navin is asking one question, can we reverse the pattern? Of course. Yes, when I can write the program till here, now you should run the logic how to reverse it. How? Start from I as 5. Come on, instead of 1, let's say I is 5. Till the time it is greater than or equal to 1, correct? And instead of plus, plus will make it minus, minus. That's it, no other change here. Okay, give me the try run, come on, give me the try run. When I is 5, people see what Navin is asking, can we change it? Yes, I think Shreya's answered that, correct? Start I 5, I from 5, till the time it is greater than 1. And keep on decrementing I by 1, right? Fine. Acha, what will happen? No changes to the inner loop will happen. Inner loop ko koi bhi changes karne ka zarurat nahi hai. Like if you write j is equals to 1, j should be less than or equal to I. What will be I in the first loop? Come on, tell me that. In loop number 1, I will be 5. And 5 is greater than 1. So now inner loop starts. Inner loop starts. What is the first value of j in the inner loop? 1. Is 1 less than 5? Because I is 5, na? Yes, 1 is less than 5, so there is nothing wrong in it. There is nothing wrong in it. So it will go. So j is 1, j becomes 2, j becomes 3, j becomes 4, j becomes 5. In the next loop, j will go from 1 to 4, correct? In the third loop, j will travel from 1 to 3. As long as j will iterate, that many number times asterisk will be printed. Correct? So if you try this way, yeah, it is upside down. Okay, it is upside down, people. Fine, now when I could show you this way, you make a full pyramid, people. आप ऐसा पूरा pyramid print करके देखिए how it looks. Okay, say like this. Okay, or let me write it here. Something like this. Then like this, like this. Okay, then two-sided triangle I want to say, like this, like this, like this. Then again like this, like this, like this, like this. Of course it will take a bit challenged, becomes a bit challenging, but I can't say that it won't happen. Try. It should be the two-sided triangle, an equilateral triangle. Sometimes try to print a pattern like all stars and then A. Okay, for example, the one which is easy for me to draw, let me do that. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. Give me time, please. Asterisk, 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 asterisk. So this is L. Oh, so this becomes L. So run the logic. I told you that day also. Pattern making code is one of the best way, we can boost our logic building ability. It forces you how to use loop in what way. So this is one of the very good method to boost our logic building capability and abilities. Okay, ma'am, we will try. Please try. You have 2 days coming up as free, Saturday and Sunday. Please give it a try. All of us here. Okay, fine. Take it. This was all about that question which was been pending since many days, and we have been going through your request on WhatsApp. Okay, I don't know those people who have asked us are actually present here in the meeting or not, but whenever you have it or see or go through our video post online class, let us make sure that you're confirming back to us. Okay, all of us, take it. We are not left with a lot of time here, but still, let me show you a small thing about BootStrap that we intended to do today. I wanted to do carousel with you, but once I start carousel needs at least 15-20 minutes, people. Then we wanted to do modal, we wanted to do tooltip and all. It's okay, so let us take a very small topic so that you at least remain in touch. आप कम से कम touch में तो रहेंगे with BootStrap. Okay, so if time doesn't permit, no problem. Okay. Just a moment, people. Okay, here we go. Form bootstrap. Okay, form bootstrap. Okay, these are called as bootstrap's icon effects. Icon, people. Icon. You want to use with any tags like a span tag or an I, italic or I tag. Okay, fine. All that you have to do is, like, I have kept you some of the fonts here. Like, now font means what, you know. See, एक करके देखते जाइए. Just have a look one by one. Okay, I don't want this font. Let me get rid of it. Okay. Okay. You look this kind of image which is here. So that's a cloud. That's an effect of FA cloud. FA stands for font awesome. People, font awesome. That is what is FA stands for. You know, if you, I'll send you the official link of font awesome on our WhatsApp group. You will find hundreds and hundreds of such fonts present there. Okay, for example, you know, I'm making a website and I want to provide a logo of Twitter. Like, you can reach us out at T wala symbol of Twitter, I ka wo symbol of Instagram, F wala symbol of Facebook. Is that clear? Fine. So if you want this kind of symbols to be used on your web page, you can directly take an access from font awesome library and import this symbols or use them. Okay, so FA cloud, this is how it looks. I want to talk something about the cloud computing. Okay, fine. So let me say I'm writing it in a paragraph. Okay, or simply let me take a button, and class is equals to btn info. Okay, and the button ends here. Are you getting it? So you see this. Okay, sorry, you did not inform me, people. See, I was in the rhythm of JavaScript and this is how I wrote the comment here. आपको मुझे उसी वक्त बोल देना चाहिए था. This is an HTML. That means you are mentally present. Let's save this. Okay, fine. Instead of badge info, I want BTN info. Okay, so look, this is how the button is. Correct? You know, I have that predefined image on my button. Okay, what else? Wait, let me show you something more. That is FA cloud, font awesome cloud. Okay, another few of them. There are so many such fonts, like a coffee. Okay, so that's a font awesome where you can copy this from, and you get a cup of coffee kind of symbol. Image, people. These are called as bootstrap icons, and this bootstrap icons are defined in font awesome file. आप देखोगे तो font awesome यूज करने के लिए हमको ये स्टाइल शीट और इंपोर्ट करना पड़ता है. Up until now we have been importing 1 bootstrap style sheet and 3 bootstrap JavaScript files. You got it? But for font awesome to be used, all those fonts, you actually have to import these links from use.fontawesome.com. Okay, you will again get this easily from official website of Bootstrap. Okay, this links you will get it from official website of Bootstrap. I hope you know the link of Bootstrap. Just type their font and you'll get it. If not, then let me know, I'll show you. Okay, fine. Achha, other than that, if you could see, say some kind of car kind of symbol or image that I would like to show. Okay, so here we go. This is how it shows. Okay, if you have a file. Okay, So folder kind of, say upload here. Okay, so I want to write like this, say break. Okay, and I write a link a href is equals to hashtag, means same page, and here I want to give a link it as. Okay, I hope you're understanding that. That means instead of writing some text like upload to, I want to give some image kind of it. So if you could see, this is that image, correct? This is actually a link converting, where my pointer is converting to a thumbnail. So that's basically a link where you can click to and upload your file. Okay, you can even try, like, there is a image for drive, so we write there fa drive. So if you want to give an image kind of indication like upload to Google Drive or any other drive, right? So this is how we can enhance more our page using Bootstrap effects, right? What else could I show you? Okay, one more, I think that is bars. Have a look how it looks. Fine, good one. These are the bars. I think most of, in fact Google also provides us this kind of bar. So if I could come here, the Chrome I'm talking about. Okay, I think if I could open somewhere, a lot of other places. Okay, let's be satisfied with this one only. Alright, so these are nothing but the bars. You open them, you click to it, it provides you another list of options and so on. Alright, fine, take it. I'll send you all other fonts that can be used. If I do not send you, you yourself can go to Font Awesome Library from the official website of Bootstrap, and you can see what are hundreds of other fonts that we can actually code for using the class FAS, F for font, AS for awesome, and the name of that font in the class which is to be used. I hope you got it. All of us here, fine. Okay guys, thanks for your support today to stay connected with us. Cooperation for whatever that was going on due to the technical issue. We always try to achieve the harmony and do not cancel the classes, and in case if we are doing it, that is for very genuine reasons. Alright, fine guys. Okay, a very quick recap of what we have done today. A revision form of, we started with those pattern making programs. Am I right? That was only a sort of pending solution or a pending doubt that many people were asking us. Later we moved on to a very small thing of Bootstrap, that was creating this kind of fonts using the font awesome. Now when I see you back on Monday, I won't break the connectivity of Bootstrap. We'll finish off some very good concepts of Bootstrap, that is carousel, modal, tooltips and so on. Alright, fine. There is one more concept of Bootstrap called as a grid. So whatever we can do in Bootstrap, we'll try to give a best on Monday, and then from Tuesday most probably we'll return back to the remaining part of JavaScript. That's a little advanced JavaScript. Hoping you all are understanding. Okay people, we don't have the Google form today. We don't have, since we were busy in our technical troubleshooting. So what you can do is just drop your names in the chat section with your email IDs. Alright, please drop your name. Only write your names. It's okay, do not mention the email ID. Just write your name to us in the chat section. Okay, people who are present, please write your names to us in the chat section. We'll mark you behind. Is that okay? Ma'am, 25th ka Bootstrap program is not sent. Okay, Naveen, I'll check from my end. Okay, 25th wala program I'll check for my end. Okay, fine. For this Saturday, Sunday, which is coming as a break. Thank you. Saturday, Sunday, that is coming as a, that means your weekend. Please make sure that you are trying this kind of bootstraps, and then whatever we have done in the last 2-3 days, plus you are also trying pattern making programs. Okay, fine. Goodbye from our side. Happy weekend.